Welcome back everyone to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for October 2018, where we are building ourselves a castle slowly, but then castles were never noted for being built particularly quickly in the first place. The first order of business is to harvest my trees here, maybe get a few apples here so that I can start to keep myself from starving, but I'm nowhere as close to starving as I was prior, where I was pretty desperate at the start of the last episode. Then my first oak finally grew, and now sorry, for a moment there I thought that sapling was a creeper. Oh, I was like, how did a creeper get up here? Yes. Well, that would have been it. Well, I do have a shield, fortunately, but having a creeper explode on the top of your build is probably not the most convenient thing. Now, I wonder... I was either last episode or the one before that talking about maybe of having a system of pillaring up and down. And one of the ways of maybe doing it is if I can find a platform so I can jump off and hit into the water. Because if you miss the water, you die. Of course, it's raining right now. It's probably not the best weather in which to go and make such experiments, but that is something I should consider if I ever get to a point where I have decent weather again. Now, I want to be able to get the upstairs taken care of. I just want to see if I can get any apples here. Probably. Looks like apples are not going to be a commodity today. Maybe they don't like... Oh no, that's the apple I already had. And it appears, no. Oh, we do want to... Remember to keep on planting. Good. Good. Keep the orchard going. Unfortunately, no apples today. Well, yesterday was when we desperately needed them, so if I'm a little bit less lucky with them today, I shouldn't complain too much. Now, let's take care of this place. We have here the top of our stronghold. Oops. Keep on going that way. I want to go this way. And I want more of that. Unfortunately, I'm out a smooth stone. Do I have any coal left? How much coal do I have left? I have no coal left. Well... right. Then let's try... We can get some charcoal pretty easily, right? Okay, we do that, and I think that'll work. I got plenty of saplings now. It's not like I'm still desperately trying to get one little sapling in hopes. Well, this is no longer the primary place I want to cover. Now I want there to be a hole in the ceiling there. Good, because they want to be able to drop stuff over any defenders trying to get there and trying to get over there. The two weaker spots. We'll do that for now until we get some more of this. Alright. Apparently saplings are only worth half. Okay, good to know. They're not exactly the best fuel source in the game, I guess. And yeah. Okay, good to note. Maybe I shouldn't have continued with saplings under that regard, but sometimes you just go with a plan even when the plan is obsolete. Why? I have no idea. Let's get myself a little chest. I'm not desperately in need for a chest yet, but go do this. Good. Now we can we'll do that for now. Good. What else do we need? Well, we need that smooth stone before we could finish the upstairs. We have this. We're still not going to be phantom proof yet until we take care of that section. Still a bit of work to do up there. Anything else we have here? We've got about another 3 minutes before the phantoms come out to play. But I can do the walls here. No more oaks have grown since the last time I checked. It's not been all that long, and I had quite a number grow overnight. So I shouldn't complain too much there. Good. Good. Now. What is that? Not sure. Is that a bad chunk or is that something else? Nope. No idea. And I've got no idea what time it is either. Oh, it is. Should still be a couple more minutes before. There we go. There are my questions. How? Yeah, that might be a good height considering the angle which I would have to do stuff. Here we have the stairs there. We're doing this by 2 usually. Well, I'll have to see what I do. I'll probably wind up redoing some of this later. When things... Looks like I got another giant oak just as the time is getting over there. I'm not going to be able to harvest that now, obviously, because we've got all sorts of things going on. And, oh, I better get out of here because I suspect it's going to be Phantom's time soon, and I don't want to be around when the Phantoms come out to play. Hey, that's a pretty big oak tree. Good grief. Is there a place where I could plant an oak out here? Let's see, drop a torch there. Drop dirt there. Drop sapling there. Good. All nice and done. And of course, this is finally nice and done. Oh, okay, not anywhere near done, but at least I've got enough to give me some slabs that I can use to work on some parts of this. good. I could have most of the places I'll be able to go to. Yeah. And let's just do that. Then I could go and check on the indoor orchard since I don't have to worry about that giving me any trouble. Now this, I think about what to do about that because obviously you don't want the Lord's room to be a bit of trouble. I have to build a little bit of a tower there. That's what I have to do there so that the Lord's room isn't all cold from the result of whatever's going in there. Living bad enough as it is, being in exile and all. Just in case I don't have enough light in here. I'm pretty right? Maybe I can't remember properly what you need for oaks. Oh, I thought that oaks don't really care all that much for how much is next to them. Well, I'm about to find that out, I guess, the hard way. But I guess I have time to experiment, seeing that I've got another huge oak tree out there, which should have plenty of apples for a while. Let's see, what do I need next? What all do we need in here? We need weapons. Now, unfortunately, Minecraft, you don't have all the axes. The chest should have some axes and shields in it. Now, unfortunately, shields require iron. Most unfortunate. Now, axes, though, don't. I'm going to have stone axes. We are going back into the Stone Age, apparently. We'll have to have some stone axes there that we can use to fend off our enemies. Good. We can put these into the armory and start to build up an army. How about some axes and some swords and what other? Well, picks aren't very effective weapons in Minecraft, even though they do have their... See, that only does 3 damage. The axe does 9 damage. So therefore, if you had a choice between... Yeah, the axe has a little bit... Maybe is 4.5 compared to 3.6 versus 7 point... Yeah, the axe does a lot more damage there. Now let's try some swords, which traditionally would be a sidearm, but who knows, they may be able to be useful in some circumstances. There, did I forget to actually make the wood? Yes, I did. I thought I made some there, but obviously I can't tell what I'm doing. How am I coming along on here? Got only 16 to go. Alright, that's good, I guess. Now, what isn't good is that we're going to have a bunch of stone swords, which do 8.0. And I don't know if... I think you multiply the two together, and that tells you about how effective they are. 8.0, 7.2. So you can get slightly more DPS than out of a sword if you know how to attack quickly, of course. That's the tricky bit. If you're doing single hits or something like that, then the axe is probably better. If you want quick response, then the sword is better. At least that's what it looks like if I'm reading that right. I always have trouble remembering the exact details on that matter. So I'm starting to build up my armory, so that would be another one of the goals is to do this. And apparently, yes, our exile has sent us into the Stone Age. Well, that's going to be taking a little bit of a while before that's all nice and finished. Yeah. No matter what I do, they're going to be... I think I need to put a torch right there to have one less place for mobs to spawn. Yeah, I do my best to keep those mobs from spawning. Not good to protect yourself against one enemy and have another one sneak under you. What's left to do in order to make this place as defensible as possible? Very well, we have our little entryway. It acts as a little bit, maybe not literally a... Boy, I almost... Yeah, let's... Oh, it's not exposed completely anymore because... And we've got the leaves there to cover it up a little bit more, so it's not as dangerous as it had been. Alright. Good. So this place will be defensible then against this. So we have this little place open so that we could drop and rain terror upon anyone that dares to enter through here. We have some arrow slits so that if someone bursts the door open, we can fire upon them right over here. This probably isn't too useful from the point of defenses. Trouble with this pack is it's very hard to tell what the phase of the moon. Not that the phase of the moon means anything really weird in... Well, it might affect slime growth or something like that. I think spawning of slimes above ground it might affect, or something like that. I've really not paid attention to outdoor slime mechanics all that much because I tend to do most of my slime stuff with indoor farms. No, what we need here is a place for the Lord to rest. Now obviously, since we didn't have any chance to pick up any textiles along the way, we're not going to have any wool for a bed, so we may have to settle for birch. Or, no, not that one there. And we want to do that. Good. That's what I want to do. And the reason for this is to discourage me from going that way, in the dangerous way. So, there. Good. And it is getting to be daytime soon. In fact, the sun seems to be nice and magnificently up. And that must mean that we are getting on to, what, day 7? Not quite yet, but getting close to it. Very close to it. And now it is day 7. Therefore, I will see you next time where we are going to harvest more oak trees. Maybe find some way of getting the top of this up here. And finish as much of this as possible in the next episode of the Minecraft Parkour Challenge.